Aloha, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Madden NFL 25 New Orleans Saints franchise. I know the videos have been pretty inconsistent as of late, but I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent with a lot of these videos and release them at a better rate. But the last video went up against the San Francisco 49ers, in which we got destroyed by both Brock Purdy and Christian McCaffrey. Purdy had 5 passing touchdowns, 3 of which were to Brandon Ayuk. Christian McCaffrey pretty much ran the ball all over us. Our offense was really putting in the work that we hoped they would. This week, we're going to take on our first divisional opponent in the Carolina Panthers, who are 0-2 currently and got this injury. 6 touchdowns from Michael Penix, which was Ray Ray Cloud. In my shit, not having the best outing. Also, of course, lost night to the Jaguars, which we saw in the last episode, or 2 weeks ago as well. Last season, we saw these two split the season series at 1 game apiece. One game where the Saints scored 40 plus and dominated the Panthers, but these two were pretty even to record, while both finishing 5-12, losing out in the NFC South versus the Falcons and the Buccaneers. Bryce Young, he hasn't really had that breakout year as of yet through his first 2 years in the NFL. He's looking to have that change this year. He's got some solid skills for this. Chuba Hubbard, Xavier Legette is still a very young receiver. They got Kip Daniels, Tommy Tremble, and the Raiders. Xavier Legette is still a Adam Thielen doing another time. That's what I'm saying. Still really pretty deep pass. And also J.C. Warren now in his 5th season with the Carolina Panthers. Not much to talk about as far as this team. Next episode is going to be, of course, the prospect profile. Look a lot at the prospects. The only injury we have on the board is Cedric Wilson, who's going to be out with turf toe for this game. The Panthers looking for their first victory of the regular season, while the Saints look to win to potentially take the lead in the NFC South. I know it's pretty early in the regular season, but it's never late than never. And leads do matter in the NFL as we get underway for week 3 of the 2025 NFL season. This ball is going to be returned all the way to the 31. And here comes Bryce Young in year number 3. He's starting the year off, in my opinion, kind of strong. 2 interceptions through 2 games is not the worst thing in the world. His accuracy numbers are over 65%. He's got 4 touchdowns on the year. Carolina just needs to get some wins on the board to really center themselves in the NFC South and make a name for themselves and put themselves in a playoff position. First play is a handoff to Chuba Hubbard. That's going to be a gain of 6. And that's now 2nd and 4. The Saints start the day off on defense in the all black. Tremble is in motion. Bryce Young, first pass of the day, will be out to Tremble. He'll get the first down and plenty more as he breaks a tackle. He'll be taken down at the 47. And Panthers in just 2 plays already in Saints territory. The Saints don't have the greatest defense, obviously, as you saw last week in the game against the 49ers. It's a quick throw up the middle. That's caught for trouble. That is going to be a first down. I didn't think it was a first down, but I mean, I think they probably would have gotten it anyway. When you set it down for the Panthers, it's going to be another throw for Bryce Young. He'll go outside. That's caught for a first down. And that's Kadarius Toney, the former Kansas City Chief, and I believe Giant, but I'm probably wrong. I need to do my research. They don't do much on the next 2 plays. It's now 3rd and 6. They are near the red zone. Bryce Young will try to run away. He's caught. And a touchdown saving tackle by Chase Young. He missed last week with an injury. He is back. And Young for Young, the Panthers are actually going to keep the offense on the field and go for a toss play for Hubbard. He's caught from behind by the vet Cam Jordan, so nothing for the Carolina Panthers on their first drive. Gotta love the aggression. Nothing to lose there. And now look at Derek Carr. Not very, he's been pretty consistent on throwing the football, but 5 interceptions through 2 games is not the best in the world. But he's got the receiving core to be able to get himself out of a jam. The running back position is very questionable, led by Madison and Kendra Miller, sorry. First play is a pass play out to Joe Levert. As he'll break free, he'll get 9 for a 2nd and 1 play. Saints gain nothing on the second down play as a handoff to Miller. Somehow breaks through the trenches, gets the first down. And he'll keep that drive alive instead of going 3-and-out in a very compromising position for the offense. Next play, it's a handoff to Madison on the outside. He follows the blockers, finds a hole, goes deep in the secondary, and he'll get the first all the way down at the 35. Madison and Miller haven't had a lot of big plays, but they can break free for some. Another pass play for Carr, that's out for Olave, and he'll get into Panthers territory. Coming to this game, Olave is number 2 in receiving numbers. Tried for a halfback screen, that's no good. Taken down by Holt, it's 4th and 2. And Groupie would have to kick a 50-plus yard field goal, and it is in between the uprights. It's good. So the Saints will take a 3-0 lead to start the day. Now the Panthers back on offense. Man in motion. Young to throw on the outside. That's caught for a first down now for the Panthers. That's Tutu Atwell who makes the catch. Now down at the 40. The Panthers have a young roster that can definitely develop in the NFC South, with the NFC South not having a real number 1 in the division, and as you'll see in a bit. I accidentally had to just drive out. Now the Panthers didn't do anything, so thankfully you didn't miss anything, but it's now 3rd and 12 on our side with a minute left in the first. We don't do anything for our first 2 plays as we have a man in motion. We try for a screenplay for Valdez Scantling. He'll be taken down at the original line of scrimmage, so that's nothing. That ends the first quarter. It's a 3-0 ball game. Not much offense being played, which has been pretty consistent for us so far in the year. Now look at the Panthers offense. It's now 3rd and 5, and he'll go on the outside wide open. It's Tommy Tremble, and he'll reach it past the 30 to the 25. That's another first down and big play for the Carolina Panthers. As I said, our secondary is not supremely deep or strong outside of McKinstry and Adebo. Now Bryce Young trying to buy some time. He'll call his own number, use his legs, and make it to the 12-yard line for another first down. There's a lot of quarterbacks in this league that can use their legs. Tremble in motion again. He'll bounce on the left side, but instead of be a pass to the left side that is incomplete. It was meant for Leggett. Nice defensive play. And big stop to prevent the potential touchdown for the Carolina Panthers. It's now 3rd and 11, and Panthers is taking the lead as well. They don't end up doing much. They don't get the 3rd down. And it's a fumble on the side of the Saints. It's recovered by Carolina. I was about to say they kicked a field goal, but my editing skills are superb, so I edited it out. Not on purpose, of course. The fumble would be ruled, like, it would be down. Madison would be down by contact, so it wouldn't be a fumble. Next play, Carr is hit as he throws. It's incomplete. It's now 3rd and 8. And one deep safety now for Carolina. Carr to step back. He'll go on the outside for Olave, and he'll overthrow him, so that's incomplete. And we've got a Panther hurt on the field. It's Jadeveon Clowney. As he'll head to the tunnel. Panthers offense comes back on the field looking to try to hopefully take the lead. First play is a handoff to Hubbard. He'll bounce outside. No one's going to catch him. And he'll be met at about the 50-yard line by Jordan Howden. But that's a first down now for the Panthers. Another handoff to Hubbard. And again, he'll get the first down untouched till he reaches past the first down marker. And that's another first down for Hubbard on this drive. Hubbard again gets the handoff, and again he'll be untouched until he reaches past at least 12 yards. That's another first down for Chuba Hubbard. He's running down the field, and they'll hand off to him. And again, the blocking is superb, and he'll get the first down yet again. Now down at the 12. Relying on the legs of Hubbard, it's worked in their favor on this drive. First and 10. This time they'll play action fake. Young trying to buy some time. He's taken down. And it's Cam Jordan, the longtime vet for New Orleans Saints. That's his second sack of the year. It's now 2nd and 14. It'd be disappointing if Carolina couldn't score a touchdown on this drive. Young trying to buy some time. He'll check this to the left side. He breaks a tackle, and he'll be taken down inside the 10 for 3rd and 4. Young to pass again, wide open on the right side. That's a touchdown for the Carolina Panthers, and Tutu Atwell. Pass touchdown number 5 for Bryce Young on the year, and the Panthers will take the lead late into the second. Coverage wasn't great there. Saints don't do much on their first 2 plays. He's going to go deep on the left side. That's incomplete, batted down. So the Saints go 3 and out with 2:12 left to go for Carolina. So they got 2 minutes to try to put something on the board. Young, he's going to try to run away. He'll end up getting rid of it before getting hit by Granderson. Panthers luck out, avoid a potential sack. There is an injury, and it is to Bryce Young. He did get hurt on that hit, so he'll have to be taken out of the game. And here comes the former Steeler, Kenny Pickett, to fill in. Hopefully for Bryce Young, he'll be all right. First play is nice off the middle to Tutu Atwell for a gain of 8 on 2nd and 8. He'll turn it into a 3rd and 2 play, easier 3rd down conversion for Carolina. Kenny Pickett trying to buy some time. He's being chased by Young. He'll find a man wide open deep on the left side. And that's a 1st down for Kadarius Toney inside the 35. It's now 3rd and 3. Bryce Young is back in the game. He'll throw an interception. It's to Jordan Howden. It lands on his head. He seems to be okay. He runs it off. And that's just a bad throw by Bryce Young. He throws it essentially into double coverage. Of course, you don't think that's going to be picked off, but not only did he throw into double coverage, but he kind of overthrew it. Trumbull couldn't really get open. So that's the 3rd interception for Young on the season. 2nd for the Saints all year. It's a halfback screen for Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He'll head out of bounds. Stops the clock. New Orleans has 2 timeouts left. Next play is a pass play for Carr. He'll give it back to Edwards-Helaire. He breaks the contact and gets the 1st down. Again, the Saints will use their 2nd of their 3 of the 2 remaining timeouts. It's now 3rd and inches. Carr needs a 1st down to keep the drive alive. He'll call his own number, get the 1st down a lot more. He'll run out of bounds at the 34 with 4 seconds left to go. You know, the Saints will just try to kick another 50-plus yard field goal, and it's going to be in between the uprights. It's good for Blake Grupe. And at the end of the 1st half, it's another low-scoring affair here in the Superdome as Carolina leads 10-6. The Saints offense, well, really neither offense has really been all that strong. The defenses are holding up yet again, especially for New Orleans, who's had a lot of low-scoring affairs, but they've kept their games close outside of course, Week 2's matchup against the 49ers. But look at some of the games around the world, around the league. Start with the Falcons and Commanders, where the Falcons get pretty much dominated by Jaden Daniels and the Commanders 31-13. Michael Penix doesn't have the same performance he did against the Panthers, and the Commanders are now 3-0. They're undefeated. We'll head to Soldier Field as we see the Bears lose yet another one, losing 38-17 to Jared Goff and the Lions. Lions starting 2-1, Bears the opposite. And the Bears probably still the worst team in the NFC North, I'd say, in my opinion. And look at our opponents for next week, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They'll lose to the Eagles 19-14. So if we win here tonight, we will take the lead in the NFC South. Which, is it a big deal at this point in the season? You could argue not, but I think it is a big deal nonetheless. Like I said, both defenses have been performing better than both offenses. But this is the NFL, so you never really know. The Saints will start with the ball to open up the 2nd half. Hugo Amadi will return this one to the about the 26-yard line. They don't do nothing on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and 10. Carr trying to buy some time. He'll find Joe Levert, who comes down with it, holds onto the football, puts his knee down to secure the catch. Now it's 2nd and 10. Carr with time to throw. He'll get this one to Marquez Valdez-Scantling, who's had quite the start to the year. And as I say that, He's shaken up, so he'll head to the sideline. He looks to be in quite some pain. So he'll sit down, and now look 3rd and 1, and Taysom Hill gets the handoff, his first touch of the regular season. He was injured during the preseason. Welcome him back. It's now 3rd and 5. The Saints haven't done much on their first two for each first three attempts, but Carr will call his own number yet again. He'll slide and get the first down to keep the drive alive. It's now 2nd and 4. Carr with the ball. He'll hit this one to White, and he'll head in the end zone for the first touchdown of his career. End of the game for New Orleans, and the Saints will take the lead. And as I said, that's White's first touchdown of the year, and he overplayed that football. In that situation, you can't overplay the ball like that. It's just not going to end well for you 9 times out of 10. Saints make the extra point, so now 13-10. Bryce Young, he'll fire to the left side, wide open for a first down as defenders run into each other. That's the first reception for DJ Chark. And as you look at the replay, the defenders did indeed run into each other. That happens sometimes, human error. I mean, can't do much about it. Bryce Young will try to throw again. He'll check this one down as he misses a tackle, and the game is saved by Shaq Thompson, or the touchdown, sorry, is saved by Shaq Thompson, as he'll prevent the touchdown for the moment. It's 3rd and 12, and Brian Breesy, 10-yard loss on Bryce Young, forces the Carolina Panthers to kick a field goal. That's good. It's now 3rd and 21 for Carr and the Saints. He'll go deep for Olave. That's no good. That's good defense. Doesn't get the interception, but forced to stop. It's now 3rd and 12. The Panthers are at midfield, and they'll somehow get the first down as Young fires it to the right side to Kadarius Toney. That's another 3rd down conversion for the Panthers, who've been pretty consistent on 3rd down, to say the least, despite the score being tied at 13 apiece. And Granderson will get a piece of Young. That's not a great sentence to say, but it's a loss of 8. It's now 13-19. Carolina has to kick another field goal, so now they've taken the lead. Carr with time to throw. He'll kick it to Olave. He goes deep into the trenches in the secondary. He's taken down at the 23-yard line, and Chris Olave, he's going to make some big-time plays for New Orleans Saints 9 times out of 10. It's now 1st and 10. They're inside the 25. Carr to throw again. There's a defender in front of him, and he'll be sacked. The 2nd sack of the day. And it's a big loss. I'm already forgetting the name because my memory sucks. They'll run the football, hands off to Madison. He gets quite a good run. It's 13 yards. New Orleans is trying to maintain their distance from the field goal, or for a field goal. It's 4th and 6, not a long one. And this one is good. Groupie makes his 3rd field goal of the game. The game is once again tied at 16 apiece this time. We're in the 4th quarter. Deep into the game. Nice completion to the right side for again a 7. Now Brian Breesy calling for the medics. He's shaken up. He'll head to the tunnel. That's a big loss for the Saints defense inside the trenches. Following play for Young, wide open on the left side. That's another first down. That's back to Kadarius Toney, who's had a big day so far today. It's now 2nd and 10. Panthers inside the 30. Young to throw on the outside. That's caught by Tremble, and he'll have no one in front of him, and he's in the end zone. And that's another touchdown for the Carolina Panthers. Only the second of the day, by the way, which is pretty surprising. 3rd overall by either team. He beats his defender. 9 out of 10, you're going to get beat there in man-to-man coverage. It's now 3rd and 7. The Saints need something to happen, and it'll make a play to Olave. When in doubt, go to your best receiver. Chris Olave is that guy for New Orleans, so he'll keep the drive going. It's another 3rd down for the Saints, and Carr will miss his target. It might be a costly miss there. They'll have to punt the ball away. It's now 2nd and 7 with a little over 3 minutes left to go. Young to throw to the right side. That's caught. And that will not be a first down. He'll be short a few inches. Panthers trying to use up some clock. Saints call their defense up. 3 seconds to go. Young with the play action fake. He'll throw it to the left side. And that's a game-saving tackle by Pete Warner. Is now 4th and 1. Saints will use a timeout. They'll get the ball back. So now it's their turn. Carr with time out to Levert, who makes the grab inside the 35. And another big play for Derek Carr and New Orleans Saints. 2 minutes left to go. They still got 2 timeouts to work with. They'll go with the screenplay or Kendre Miller. He will not run out of bounds. He'll be caught. He actually was ruled out of bounds, which I thought was weird. 3rd and 1, they're going to hand off to Taysom Hill. He follows the block by Olave, and Taysom Hill is in the end zone for his first touchdown of the regular season. And the Saints are a field goal away, or extra point, from tying this ball game. They make it. It's now tied at 23. Panthers on offense, out by Young, throw by Young to the left side. Big gain. They'll call a timeout. 1:05 left. 3rd and 3. Handoff to Hubbard, and he is caught. Forces the stop. The Saints use a timeout. It's now 4th and 1. Carolina has to attempt a field goal. They won't try to go for it on 4th down, which would be very risky if they don't get it. So they'll attempt a long field goal. The kick is up, and it's good as it hugs just about the right corner. So the Saints are down by a field goal with under a minute left to go. Carr has time to throw. He'll go to the right side. That's incomplete. Could have been intercepted. A very risky throw, but hey, you gotta make some plays happen. Group needs to get to about the 37, 36 yard line. Carr will throw again up the middle. That's caught by Olave. In between coverage, the Saints are going to decide to try to hurry up, not use their last timeout as of yet. They're going to try to play the clock out to the right side. That is Olave again. Makes the grab. Another first down inside the 20. I thought he was out of bounds. Apparently he wasn't. So now we have to use our last timeout. We have 16 seconds left to go. Field goal would be the better play, but we're going to try to go for it because we have time on the line. And it's caught by Lyle White in the end zone, and it's a touchdown. And the Saints have the lead. And the potential game-winning drive led by Derek Carr. We had 60 seconds left. I saw no reason not to try to make a play into the end zone, and it ended up working out. The Saints have now the 4-point lead with the extra point being made. Carolina doesn't have a lot of time on the clock. Timeouts don't really matter much here. They're going to return it because of the new kicking rule. And now they have 8 seconds. They shave 4 seconds off the clock. It's now 1st and 10. You kind of got to make a play in the end zone now. Field goal does nothing. Bryce Young to throw, who goes to the right side. That is caught. Not for a first down. So this is going to be it for Carolina. 4 seconds left. They have to go in the end zone. It's all or nothing unless you make a quick play out of bounds. Young's backing up. He's got time to throw. He loses the football. Hit as he tried to get rid of it. And the game is over. And the late game heroics by Derek Carr will allow the Saints to win 30-26 and take the lead in the NFC South. And the Panthers, for now, will remain undefeated. Bryce Young had a really good game.